Story of Adam. After God created the earth with its mountains, seas and vegetation, created the sky with its sun, moon and sparkling stars, then created angels to worship and to be intermediaries between the Almighty Substance and servants, especially the apostles and his prophet. Then God created another kind of creature that would inhabit and populate the earth, care for it and enjoy its vegetation, manage the wealth hidden in it and reproduce for generations, inheriting it for all time as it was destined for him. Angels' worries. When the angels were informed by God of his will to create these other creatures, they were worried that God would create other creatures due to their negligence in worshipping and carrying out their duties, or because of violations that they had unknowingly committed. They said to God, "O our Lord, why did you create other creatures besides us, even though we always glorify, recite, perform worship and glorify your name without stopping, while the creatures that you will create and bring down to earth will inevitably fight with each other, will kill each other, fighting over control of the natural wealth that is visible or hidden in it, so that damage and destruction will occur on the earth that you created." God spoke, allaying the angels' worries, "I know what you don't know, and I know the behavior of the children of Adam on my earth. After I created it and breathed a spirit into it, prostrate before the new creature as a tribute and not as a prostration of worship, because God forbids his servants to worship to his fellow creatures." Then Adam was created by God from a lump of clay, dry and black mud in the form. After his form was perfected, the Spirit breathed into him and he stood up straight and became a perfect human being. Defiant devil. Satan was disobedient and reluctant to obey God's command, unlike the other angels who immediately prostrated themselves before Adam as a tribute to God's creatures, who would be given the mandate to rule the earth with all that lives and grows and is hidden in it. Satan feels himself to be more noble, more important and more majestic than Adam, because he was created from the element of fire, while Adam is from soil and mud. His pride in his origins made him arrogant and resist to bow down in honor of Adam, unlike the other angels, even though he was commanded by God. God asked Satan, "What prevents you from bowing down in honor of something that I have created with my hands?" Satan replied, "I am nobler and superior to him. You created me from fire and created him from mud." Because of his arrogance and defiance in doing the prostrations that were ordered, God punished Satan by expelling him from heaven and removing him from the ranks of angels, accompanied by curses that will stick with him until the day of resurrection. In addition, he is declared as a resident of hell. The devil arrogantly accepted God's punishment, and he only begged him to be given the opportunity to live forever until the day of judgment. God granted his request and suspended him until the day of resurrection. The devil was ungrateful for the guarantee. Even on the contrary, he threatened to mislead Adam as the reason for his expulsion from heaven and expulsion from the ranks of angels, and will come to his descendants from all angles, to persuade them to leave the straight path and with him to take the wrong path, and to invite them to commit immoral and forbidden things, to tempt them to neglect religious orders and to influence them to be ungrateful and not to do good deeds. Then God said to the accursed devil, "Go with your followers who will be the fill and fuel of hell. You will not be able to mislead my servants who have believed in me with all their hearts and have solid faith that will not be swayed by your seductions, even though you use all your cleverness to incite and slander." Adam's knowledge of the names of things. God wanted to get rid of the low opinion of the angels towards Adam and convinced them of the truth of his wisdom to appoint Adam as the ruler of the earth. So God taught Adam the names of the objects that were in the earth. The universe then demonstrated these objects in front of the angels while saying, "Try to tell me the names of these objects, if you really feel that you know and understand more than Adam." The angels were powerless to meet God's opposition to name the objects in front of them. They acknowledged their inability by saying, "Glory be to God. Truly we have no knowledge of anything except what God teaches us. Indeed, you are the all-knowing and all-wise." Adam was then ordered by God to tell the names of the objects to the angels, and after being told by Adam, God said to them, "Did I not tell you that I know the secrets of the heavens and the earth and know what you do and what you hide?" Greater than. Please subscribe to continue into the next page.